In this short video from the cloudSME project, we're showing the impact of using simulation on the cloud to improve a tool manufacturing process and optimizing it. Cutting Tools are a company in the UK that produce tools for cutting material into specific shapes. So they produce boards with knives coming out of them, as you can see in this picture. The knives cut material, for example, the soles of shoes, car carpets, even things like bulletproof vests. And they produce these on a series of about 5 or 6 processes, and they need to get the right equipment and the right staff available at the right time to be able to optimize that process. So why are Cutting Tools interested in using this? Well, they've got a number of objectives, but for example, they want to reduce material costs, they want to study the operation, they want to look at using new machinery to eliminate bottlenecks, they want to eliminate things that are redundant in the process and waste, they want to study where there are blockages and bottlenecks, and they want to improve the workflow of the process. And specifically, they're looking at capital investment planning, they're looking at production planning and optimization, but they're also trying to show a vision to larger customers who come to them, who want to see that they're really well organized at making sure the process is going to deliver the orders to those customers. So let's have a look at how the simulation works for them. Here's a simulation of their process. And you can see that there's a clock in the corner of the screen showing you the simulated time, and here is the process. And you'll see already that there's a large bottleneck of work building up at the blending process. So what can we do about that? Well, one of the benefits of simulation is it's very quick and easy to try different ways of configuring the process. So I'll just go into the settings here, and I'll change the number of bending machines that we have from 1 to 3, and we'll just rerun this process and see if it copes better with that. And now you can see we've got 3 bending machines, but there's no bottleneck building up in front of them. We maybe have a bit of a bottleneck at blade processing and assembly. We might want to do something about that. But if I just run this ahead now through to the end of the simulation, statistics are reported that show us how the different parts of the process were behaving, and showed us it took 51 working days to produce 4,000 cutting tools. Now, that's only the start of it, because having built this simulation, we can now utilize the power of the cloud to get it to automatically optimize the process for us. So let's go into the optimization facility. I'm going to take the same number of products we want to produce, and we're going to run this optimization using HPC computing on the cloud. So cloud-based HPC resources have been used to run this simulation many times in the cloud to automatically work out what the best configuration is of machinery and staff to come up with a good answer for this SME called Cutting Tools. In a few moments we'll see what the answer is. So here we can see that to produce the 4,000 orders in 50 days, we need 10 staff, 1 blade processing machine, 3 bending machines, 3 assembly areas, and 2 areas to fit the rubber shields to the blades and to pack them. So this has shown how an SME Cutting Tools, as part of the cloudSME project, has used simulation on the cloud to achieve the same sort of goals that large organisations have traditionally done with simulation, but have not been available until now to smaller and medium-sized organisations. And the kinds of impacts that they get out of this is they're able to quickly work out how many machines and how many staff of different types they need to achieve a given objective. And they're actually better able to sell their skills to their customers, because the customers become very confident that these organisations are able to achieve their goals, because they can prove they can by using simulation to show their customers how they'll be able to achieve what the customer wants.